Have you ever stopped to wonder what really happens when our life on Earth comes to an end? Or what might be happening before we take our first breath? Today, we will take a long, thoughtful journey into a mysterious space between death and birth. We will look at ancient yogic wisdom and simple ideas from science. Imagine a place where time slows down and energy flows like a quiet stream. This is the space where our true self, our soul, might live on, where life does not simply end but changes form. Let's explore this hidden truth together. Hello, and welcome to Cosmic Flat. And I'm really glad you are here with me today. On this channel, we talk about the hidden truths of energy, consciousness, and our amazing reality. If you enjoy thinking about big ideas and discovering secrets of the universe, please take a moment to subscribe to Cosmic Flat and click the bell icon so you do not miss any future videos. Today, we have a very special topic that might change the way you see life and everything around you. For thousands of years, wise people known as yogis have taught us that our life is much more than what we see every day. They believe that the true part of us, the soul, is not born when we are born, and it does not simply vanish when our body dies. Instead, the soul is eternal. It is like a spark of light that never goes out. In ancient texts, such as the Upanishads and other sacred writings, yogis say that death is not an end. It is a doorway. When our body stops working, our soul moves on to a different state, a peaceful state where it is free from the limits of time and space. Imagine you are watching a movie and the scene changes, not with a sudden end, but with a gentle fade into a new beginning. That is how many yogic teachers describe the moment of death, not as a dark ending, but as a smooth, graceful transition into something new and full of potential. Now, think about the time before we are born. Even before we take our first breath, many ancient teachers believed that our soul already exists in a special state. This state is not like the world we see, but it is a quiet space filled with light and energy. Here, the soul is free to learn, to grow, and to prepare for its journey into the physical world. It is a time of rest and deep connection with the universe. This idea might sound a bit strange at first, but imagine how you feel when you sleep. When you are asleep, you are not awake to the world, yet your mind still dreams. In a similar way, the time before birth is like a long, peaceful dream, a state where the soul is full of promise and possibility, waiting for the moment to join the life we all know. Modern science tells us that everything in our world is made up of tiny particles. These particles move in waves, just like ripples in a pond when you drop a stone into the water. Every thought, every breath, and every emotion sends out little waves of energy. In the same way, the ancient wisdom of the yogis teaches us that our soul is a small part of a much larger, endless energy that fills the universe. Think of it this way. When you clap your hands, you can feel the vibration in your body. Now, imagine that everything you see around you is made up of similar vibrations. When our body dies, it is as if the vibrations change their tune and join the great symphony of the universe. This dance of energy never stops. It is always moving, always changing, and always connected. Even though we might not see it, the energy that makes up our body simply transforms and becomes part of this endless flow. Let me share a story with you. A story that has been told by wise sages for many generations. This is the story of a kind and thoughtful sage named Ananda, which means joy in simple language. Ananda lived in a small village high in the mountains. He was known for his gentle heart and deep understanding of life. One clear night, under a bright, full moon, Ananda sat in meditation. He closed his eyes and took a deep, slow breath. In that quiet moment, he felt as if he was floating away from his body. He saw a beautiful, glowing door appear before him. Without fear, he stepped forward and passed through this door. On the other side, Ananda found himself in a place that was full of warm light and soft colors. This was a world unlike any he had seen before. In this new place, he saw memories of his past lives, happy moments, and even moments of sorrow. He also saw many new chances and opportunities waiting for him. It was as if he was watching a great movie of his life, and yet he knew that this was only a part of a much larger story. Ananda felt a deep sense of peace. He understood that death was not a final goodbye but a step in the long, beautiful journey of the soul. When he returned to his body, he carried with him a quiet joy and a clear message. Every ending leads to a new beginning, and our true self continues on in the great flow of energy that makes up the universe. Now, let's talk about how everything in the universe is connected. Modern science has shown us that even the tiniest particles, no matter how far apart they may be, can be linked together. This idea is called quantum entanglement. Even though it may sound like magic, it simply means that when something happens to one particle, it can affect another, far away. Imagine you and a friend each hold one end of a long, invisible thread. Even if you are far apart, a gentle tug on your friend's side will be felt by you too. This is a simple way to think about the great connection that exists between all things. The ancient yogis believed in this connection long before scientists discovered it. They taught that all life is part of one big, beautiful web, where every soul and every atom is linked. This idea can also be seen in our everyday lives. Have you ever felt a strong bond with someone you just met? Or have you ever experienced a strange coincidence that made you think that life was sending you a sign? These moments remind us that we are all connected, and that our lives are part of a larger, shared story. Another simple but powerful idea is that our thoughts have energy. Modern science tells us that when we focus our mind on something, it can have an effect on the world around us. This is sometimes called the observer effect. In plain language, this means that when you pay close attention, you might even change the outcome of an event. For example, think about when you are very excited or scared. You might feel your heart beat faster, or you might feel a warm rush of energy through your body. That is your body and mind working together to shape your experience. In the same way, ancient teachings say that our thoughts can affect the energy around us. When we focus on good thoughts and positive feelings, we add our own light to the great energy of the universe. Imagine you are holding a small mirror. When you look into it, you see your reflection clearly. Now, think of your mind as that mirror. What you put into your mind, whether it is faith, hope, love, or curiosity, will reflect back into your life. By choosing positive thoughts, you help to shape a world that is full of light and possibility. Let's bring these ideas down to our everyday lives. Think about a moment when you felt truly happy, a time when everything around you felt calm and full of promise. It might have been watching a beautiful sunset, sharing a laugh with a friend, or simply enjoying the quiet of the early morning. These moments, though small, are like tiny windows into the larger mystery of life. When you see a rainbow after a rainy day, or feel a warm breeze on your face, it is a reminder that the energy of the universe is always present. These gentle signs invite you to slow down and reflect on the beauty of life. They show us that even in ordinary moments, there is a hidden magic that connects us to something greater. Take a few moments now to think about these experiences in your life. Perhaps you remember a time when you felt a strong connection to nature, or a moment when everything seemed to align perfectly. These are small clues that our world is full of energy and wonder, and they help us see that every end is just a new beginning waiting to unfold. Let's bring together what we have learned from both science and ancient wisdom. Science tells us that energy can never be destroyed, it only changes form. When you turn off a light, the energy does not vanish, it simply transforms. In the same way, the yogic view is that our soul, our true self, does not die. It changes, transforms, and continues on a long journey. Imagine a seed that falls to the ground. That seed holds the potential to become a beautiful tree. In time, it grows, changes, and transforms. The journey of the seed is much like the journey of the soul. Our thoughts, our feelings, and our experiences help shape that journey. Every moment in life is like a small branch growing on a mighty tree, connecting us all in a natural, ever-changing flow. In simple words, both science and ancient wisdom remind us that nothing in life is ever truly lost. The energy of our existence flows on, ever-changing yet always present. Whether you call it the soul, energy, or consciousness, it is the true essence that makes up our life. Let's take a long, gentle moment to pause and think about everything we have talked about today. Close your eyes if you like, and imagine that you are standing on a quiet beach at night. The waves are softly lapping at the shore, and the sky above is filled with countless stars. Each star is like a tiny spark of energy, a part of the great universe. In that peaceful moment, you feel connected to everything: the water, the sand, the sky, and the energy that flows in every part of your being. In these quiet moments, you might begin to see that the space between life and death, between birth and our everyday life, is filled with a gentle, persistent energy. It is the same energy that makes the stars shine and the oceans move. It is the energy that lives in you, always ready to help you grow, to learn, and to find beauty in the world around you. So, what does all of this mean for you in your daily life? It means that you are part of a great, endless story. Every time you feel a spark of joy, every time you pause to admire a sunset, you are touching the deeper truth of the universe. The ideas we talked about, the eternal soul, the dance of energy, the power of our thoughts, remind us that we are never alone. Our lives are intertwined with the vast energy of the cosmos, and every small moment has its own special place in that grand design. This understanding can help us see our challenges in a new light. When life feels hard, remember that even the darkest moments are part of a greater journey. Like the turning of the seasons, every ending brings with it a new start. Your energy, your thoughts, and your experiences are all parts of a beautiful cycle that continues on long after one chapter of life ends. I invite you now to open your heart and mind to these simple truths. Let go of any fear about what happens when we die or before we are born. Instead, embrace the idea that life is a continuous journey, a series of moments, each connected by a flowing energy that is always present. When you feel uncertain, remember that you are part of something very big. You are part of an endless dance of energy that shapes every moment of your life. Think about how you can bring more of this gentle energy into your daily routine. Maybe you can start by spending a few quiet minutes each morning in meditation, or simply by taking a slow, mindful walk in nature. These small steps can help you feel more connected to the energy of the universe and remind you that every moment is a gift. If you have enjoyed this long journey into the mysteries of life, death, and the energy in between, I invite you to join our community here at Cosmic Flat. Please subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and leave a comment below. I would love to hear your thoughts. What moments in your life have made you feel the presence of something larger? Do you have a story or a memory that makes you believe in this endless dance of energy? Sharing our experiences can help us all see the beauty in the mystery of life. Before we say goodbye, here is a little teaser for our next video. In our upcoming journey, we will explore how our thoughts and feelings might actually shape the world around us. Imagine if your mind could unlock hidden doors in the universe and create new realities. We will look at more simple science, new ideas, and even more ancient wisdom to help us understand the power of our own minds. So, stay tuned and make sure to click the bell icon so you never miss a new adventure here at Cosmic Flat. As we come to the end of our long journey today, I want to leave you with one final thought. Life is full of mystery and beauty. Every end is simply a new beginning, every moment a chance to learn and grow. In the space between death and birth, in the quiet pause of our everyday lives, there is a powerful energy that connects us all. Take this message with you as you go about your day. Reflect on it when you need a moment of calm, and remember that you are always part of this great, beautiful dance of life. Thank you for spending this time with me on Cosmic Flat. I hope you feel inspired to look at life in a new, simpler way, one that is filled with wonder, connection, and endless possibility.